think I'm good. Hello. It's Lana. And I want to talk about something that I have been learning. And I kind of just want to share my insights on it. So, we're talking about choosing how you get to feel. Choosing the power of choosing how you feel. And I remember hearing that and I was like, that's great. Sounds lovely. But how does that work in day-to-day life? And obviously my goal was to feel top of my game, like the best ever all the time. Just so unrealistic. And I mean, I know that, but it's like the goal is to feel good most of the time. Because getting caught in that trap of wanting to feel good all the time, or like thinking that you have to be at a certain point emotionally all the time, it's exhausting. And it's just unrealistic. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, and you will feel depleted. So the goal is to feel good most of the time, and I think that that's a pretty reasonable goal that everybody, will want to have and to experience, to feel good about themselves and about their lives for the most part. I want to talk a little bit about incorporating this into your day-to-day, because it was a little bit of a trial and error. I mean, that's all things are, you try them and you see what works and what doesn't. So I'd feel a certain way. I'd feel really good, positive, uplifting. And then, of course, things happen. And you're kind of faced with this situation where you may feel burdened, or you feel overwhelmed, or you feel frustrated, or you feel upset or sad or disappointed. These kind of like heavier emotions in regards to what's happening around you, or what's happening, within your life. And the best way I've learned to navigate that is literally just acknowledging it. Acknowledging how I feel, regardless of what it is, whatever the emotion is. Giving myself time and space to feel what needs to be felt. Because emotions, they come up, right? Like, due to whatever external trigger, but they come up. And it's similar, I've noticed it's similar to like receiving a notification. The notification pops up, you click on it, you acknowledge it, you read whatever it has to say, and then it goes away. Or you cannot click on it, and the emotions will build and build and stack until you can't handle it anymore. You can't hold it anymore. So the emotion comes up, you acknowledge it, and I found that giving myself 15 minutes, of course it depends on, what the trigger was and how large of an impact it had on you. But I found that 15 minutes does the job. I cry, I write, I scream, I yell, I do whatever I gotta do to really feel that emotion, to really acknowledge it and to validate it. And I find that after I do that, I'm good. And the emotion just goes away. And that's what you want. You want the emotion to come up, acknowledge it, and to go away. Emotions are not meant to stay in the body. They aren't meant to be something that you hold on to and never let go of. And I found that I was doing that when things didn't work out how I wanted them to. I would get upset or disappointed. And I found that in the coming days, life just wasn't the same. Life was kind of dull. And I wasn't excited about certain things, or just period. Yeah. And it's like rinse and repeat with that. Whenever something comes up for you, acknowledge it. Set however many minutes, hours, days, even if it's a, bigger issue. Set the time aside for you to be able to really acknowledge what is happening within and process it. The power of choosing how you get to feel is a decision. And I know it doesn't feel like that. Trust me. I thought so too. But it's a choice. And the you that's not feeling good and the you that is feeling good is just a decision away. It's you saying to yourself, in this moment, I choose to no longer feel this way. I choose to not let this thing hold me in this place. It's saying, I'm going to set aside 15 minutes to really be in this thing, to really feel what I need to feel, to process it. And after I'm done, regular schedule programming. Back to feeling how I choose to feel. If you spend your life letting everything and everyone outside of you push your buttons and cause you to feel all kinds of ways, you will be tossed around like a rag doll throughout life. And that does not feel good at all. Knowing how to manage the power of choosing how you feel is necessary to living the life that you want. Because there will always be something, there will always be things that don't work out, or things that go wrong, or things that may frustrate you and irritate you and upset you and disappoint you, and all of these things, no matter what life you're living. So to have the tool in your back pocket that says, all right, I'll deal with it. I'll feel how I feel right now. But when I'm done, I get to decide how I choose. It makes you feel unbeatable. Like nothing can stop you to have control of that power, of how you get to feel. Because you're the one in control. If you let all these different things pull you in different directions, you're not the one in control. And so you feel powerless, and so you feel helpless. But in truth, you can choose how you feel. You just don't know how to. And so those are the steps. Allow whatever emotion that arises, allow it to come up. Give yourself time to feel it, time and space to feel it. That shows that you acknowledge yourself. It shows compassion. It shows love, self-love. It shows that you care about what's happening within. Let it come up, acknowledge it, and let it go. You gotta let it go. I would get stuck on that last part. I would acknowledge it and then stay in it. I would think that like, oh, this one thing in my life is going wrong, and then it kind of tumble into all these other things that never went right. And I find that I am 3 days into feeling terrible about life, when I have actually so much good happening in my life, or so much that hasn't gone wrong. It's like we build up the negative and the bad things to seem like, oh, they're this big, huge issue, when that's not the case. It's this little pebble on the ground that we've turned into a huge boulder. Don't stay stuck in the emotion. And when you are, if you find yourself in that space, realize that it's a decision. That you have the power, you have the ability to make that decision. To say, I'm not gonna feel this way anymore. And to do something about it. You have the power to change how you feel. And you have the power to choose how you feel. And that's just what it is. I don't make the rules. I tell y'all what I learned. So, yeah, use that in your everyday, day-to-day life. Let me know how it goes if you are just hearing about it for the first time. If you've been trying to incorporate it into your own life, tell me how that's been going. I would love to know. Yeah, let's just talk about it. You can talk about it in the comments. You can like this video if it helped. If you learned something new. If it reaffirmed something you already knew. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.